What's up, guys? Y'all could do me a favor and smash the thumb button real quick. I'd really appreciate it. Hell yeah. This is a public service. It's in my chat. Hey, Potion. Hey, Ancat. It's good to see you. So there's Trevor Pooley. He's kind of a badass. I'm actually going to thank him later. And right next to him is our chief, who I also have a thanks for. I really appreciate you guys stopping in. Hey, Julia. It's good to see you. Alright, guys. The meeting's going to be starting in just a second, so not going to be talking a whole lot. But you guys would hear what they're saying.
Welcome. It is 5 o'clock on this Monday, August 21st, 2023. This is a regular meeting of the Cape Girardeau City Council. Welcome to all. Thank you for being here. We will begin by Pastor Weston Wildauer of Good Shepherd. Follow that with the Pledge of Allegiance. Is Pastor Wildauer not here? All right. Well, how about we all rise? Dr. Askin, you did such a great job last time. We didn't have the minister here. Would you like to?
I guess it will, Mayor.
Okay.
This is becoming standard operating procedure.
We'll pull someone else out front. If you
Holy-
could lead us, thank you.
Holy Father, thank you again for bringing us together once to again discuss some of these important issues that address not only this community but also this region. Lord, we're just grateful for the people that showed up today to be able to hear their voices, to be able to allow them to engage and be part of the process. Lord, just thank you again for the life that you've given all of us, and we continue to be grateful for what you've done for us. In Holy Christ's name, amen.
Please join us in the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. We have nothing tonight for our study session or presentations. We will move right into communications and reports by the council. Does anyone have anything to share? All right, hearing none, we have several items for discussion. First, this is our time to ask if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to appear before us as an advisory board applicant. Yes. Go on. It's all right. Nope. All right. Come, we'll just, everybody will get a chance. If you would please state your name and.
Sure. So my name is Lindsay Pittman, and I am at 318 Meriwether Street here in downtown Cape. This is completely countercultural to me. However, Dan said I had to.
I can hear it.
Right? You can tell I did a good job. No, I wanted to put my hat in the ring to be on the golf course advisory board. I know most of you guys know me as Morningstar CEO, but in past life, I played a little golf. So I was the captain of my Division I golf team at Austin Peak from 2016 to 18. I also played in several national golf tournaments and was employed by the Tennessee PGA Tour, as well as the Junior Golf Tour, sponsored by the Men's Guild, through the Golf House of Tennessee. I also helped with a program called Put a Kid on Golf through the city of Carbondale to target at-risk youth to teach citizenship through the game of golf, and assisted with the LPGA Tour clinics in the tour circuit for the years that I played golf in college. I also hosted and taught dozens of junior golf camps across the United States and facilitated them internationally, as well as was the chaplain on the Futures Tour for this season of 2017. The Futures Tour is now the mini tour to the LPGA, so show you how old I am. So I was also trained by the Royal Aviation Golf Club of St. Andrews, Scotland, on the rules of golf. If you have any additional questions, I am positive that I don't have my playing resume. That's 4 max ago, so you just don't have to. You know, my interest really comes back to junior golf. My kiddos have been a part of the junior golf program at JC's. I think there's a wonderful start there, but I think there's a lot that can be done, especially to provide life skills and citizenship skills to both the northwest and south and east part of the road. Other than that, I was the assistant coach for Austin Key in 2009, where they did pretty well in the OAC. Not saying they beat SEMA. And then I also helped with the local high school team a couple of years ago, which is how I met Stacy. And lastly, I worked with the Special Olympics, taking 2 golf teams to the national title. So, any other questions? Now I really can't get away with playing in a scramble in Cape Cod. Sorry.
That's all right. I knew who I'm calling next.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate all that. Several other people I know. Yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is James Newman. I'm a resident of Cape Girardeau, 3029 Patriot Drive, and I'm applying to represent the city of Cape Girardeau and the University of Missouri's Extension Council. And this extension service is an organization that really improves the lives of individual citizens, nonprofit organizations, by creating community development. They're certainly more than farming and forestry and such. And I believe this civic engagement will help improve the community, and it's vital in keeping and improving upon Cape Girardeau being a desirable community in which to live and work. And so I would like to be a part of this positive impact on our community, and that is why I would like to serve as a member of the Missouri Extension Council. And at this time, I'm happy to answer any questions you all may have of me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For your time.
Good evening, John Akamovich with Mid-America Hotels During Restaurants. So I'm here about the CBB Executive Committee. I've been working in Cape Girardeau for Mid-America Hotels for over 20 years now, working within the hospitality community. Been involved with, actually been on the committee previously and served a 3-year term, just ended last December. So definitely interested in moving forward. Fully vested in the community and bringing tourism to our area to build the city and to continue to be so successful and to be a major part of it, both from the restaurant side with our working restaurants and from the hotel side, between our existing 3 and the upcoming new development. So would love to continue in that way. I've been involved with the CBB as well in different roles through time, not only the executive committee, but also helped out at times when we were short a salesperson to continue to develop the markets while we were between different leadership in the CBB. And any questions you might have, I'd love to answer.
Any questions? Thank you so much. Are there any other audience members?
Well, Jerry Jones, residing at 2609 Southbridge Lane in Cape. I'm here because I applied to be on the Planning and Zoning Commission. I did submit a resume to everyone, and you can see from that I have about 30 years of experience in the real estate industry with construction, development, and land planning. 15 years of that were as an attorney, where I represented people and counseled them on real estate issues. And a lot of that was planning and zoning. Appeared before this council and planning and zoning commission many times, here in Jackson primarily, and also in Colorado. But I have a very strong knowledge of the planning and zoning ordinances and the process of planning and zoning. And I've actually studied land planning and development quite a bit. Also participated in some focus groups for the city of Cape Girardeau for comprehensive plan development. That was several years ago, and recently as today, I was asked to help the city of Perryville develop their comprehensive development plan. So it's something that I'm passionate about, that I've been involved in for a long time, and I feel like it's the best way that I can get back to my community. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. Anyone else in the audience wishing to appear as an advisory board applicant? No? Okay, moving on then, we have a report from the Planning and Zoning Commission. Mr. Reeser.
Good evening, council, mayor, and Dr. Haskins. So we last met August the 9th, and there were only 2 items on the agenda that required our vote. There were 2 subdivision plats reviewed by the commission, SNL subdivision, and that was approved unanimously, and Kennedy's second edition plat, and both were approved unanimously, and that was it. It was a brief meeting. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
I don't think so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next, we will have our consent agenda review. Dr. Haskins.
Thank you, Mayor. Council, we added 3 items to the agenda for your review tonight, 8, 9, and 10. We'll start with number 8. It is basically a general service agreement with Wilson and Company for a sewer project that we're excited about to get up and running. Of course, number 9, we'd like to make a request to execute an agreement with Railworks for the Nash Road repair project. And finally, number 10, a request to accept improvements and finalize final payment to Zollner for the Capahal Pond dredging project that we recently completed. Mayor, that concludes the consent review.
Thank you, Dr. Haskin. We'll move into regular session, beginning with a roll call vote. Mr. Taylor.
Mark Lewis, here. Willie Bard, here. Tracy Kinder,
Here?
Dan Preston, Sampson, Tamika Rambo,
Here.
Hank Thomas, here. Shannon Truxell.
Here. All right, council, we have an agenda before us. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mr. Gard?
Second.
Mr. Thomas? Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor then of approving the agenda, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? All right, our agenda is adopted. We have no public hearings tonight. We have a lengthy consent agenda. Mr. Young?
Bill 23-114, an ordinance providing for the levying of the annual city revenue tax, public health tax, special business district number 2 for fiscal year ending June 30, 2024. Bill 23-114, an ordinance providing for the levying of the annual city revenue tax, public health tax, special business district number 2 for fiscal year ending June 30, 2024. Bill 23-115, an ordinance annexing land located at 2797 Beckhill Road into the city limits of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-115, ordinance annexing land located at 2797 Beckhill Road into the city limits of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-116, ordinance amending chapter 30 of the code of ordinances of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri by zoning newly annexed property located at 2797 Beckhill Road as an R1 single family suburban residential district. Bill 23-116, an ordinance amending chapter 30 of the code of ordinances of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri by zoning newly annexed property located at 2797 Beckhill Road as R1 single family suburban residential district. Bill 23-117, ordinance extending the boundaries of Ward 6 to include properties newly annexed into the city limits of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-117, ordinance extending the boundaries of Ward 6 to include property newly annexed into the city limits of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-118, ordinance amending chapter 30 of the code of ordinances of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri by changing the zoning of property located at 97 North Kings Highway in the city and county of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, from 1 to C2. Bill 23-118, ordinance amending chapter 30 of the code of ordinances of the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri by changing the zoning of property located at 97 North Kings Highway in the city and county of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, from M1 to C2. Bill 23-119, ordinance accepting permanent easements from the Merritt and Bert J. Kellerman Foundation property located at 401 Independence Street in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-119, ordinance accepting permanent easements from the Merritt and Bert violation properly located for minutes here in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-120, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute general services for Wilson and Company Inc. engineers and architects for sewer projects in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 23-121, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute an agreement with Rail Works Truck Services Inc. for the Nash Road Railroad tie repair project.
All right, thank you, Mr. Young. Council, we have a consent agenda before us. Is there a motion to approve? Second, Mr. Bliss, Mr. Council, any discussion?
Mayor, I was just gonna ask Doug if we can maybe see if they can dredge those second place trophies out of Capitol Lake.
Somebody, we're just moving on. Thank you, Mr. Guard. Any other, you know what, we're just gonna take a vote. All those in favor of the consent agenda, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? All right, consent agenda is approved. We have two new ordinances tonight. As always, we will have our staff member discuss those. There will be a time then for people in the audience to make comments for up to 3 minutes if they would like to, and then the council will take each up. First is Bill number 23-123, an ordinance approving the record plat for Mauer Family Land. It's the first reading. Mr. Fuller.
Thank you, Mayor, Council, Dr. Haskell. The attached ordinance approves the record plat of one lot residential subdivision located west of Bloomfield Road and south of County Road 208. Planning and Zoning Commission on May 10th, 2023, recommended approval of record plat with a favor of 8-0, with no sanctions or opposition. The staff does recommend the record plat.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to comment? All right, seeing none. Council, is there a motion then to approve Bill 23-123?
So moved.
Mr. Thomas? Mr. Guard? Any further discussion? All right, hearing none then, all in favor of Bill 23-123, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Secondly then, we have Bill 23-124, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute a special warranty deed to Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for property along Minnesota Avenue at the intersection of Route 74 in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. That's the first reading.
Thank you. The attached ordinance conveys right-of-way located along Minnesota Avenue at the intersection of Route 74 and the city of Cape Girardeau to the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission. This allows them to keep access control of that right-of-way. And
Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to comment? All right, seeing none then, council, is there a motion to approve Bill 23-124?
So moved.
Mr. Thomas, Mr. Bliss, thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none then, all in favor of Bill 23-124, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. We had 3 appointments to make tonight, and the council has voted based on those. Council first, is there a motion to approve Nathaniel Savarino is being appointed to the Convention and Visitors Bureau Executive Board ballot? Second, Mr. Bliss, Ms. Randall, any further discussion? All in favor then of Nate Savarino in that position, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Congratulations to Mr. Savarino. Next, we had an appointment for the Planning and Zoning Commission. Council, is there a motion to approve Gerald Jones in the position for the Planning and Zoning Commission?
Is that moved?
Second.
Mr. Guard, Mr. Thomas, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of Mr. Jones for the P&Z Commission, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Jones. And then lastly, we had an appointment for the University of Missouri Extension Council. Council has voted, is there a motion to approve James Newman as that appointee? So moved.
Second.
Mr. Council, Mr. Bliss, any further discussion? All those in favor then of James Newman for the University of Missouri Extension Council, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Congratulations to Mr. Newman. Under other business, we had one person register to speak to an item not on the agenda tonight. Ms. Green, would you care to do that? And I'll just remind everyone, this is a time when citizens can discuss items that are not on the agenda for 3 minutes. Council does not engage in this discussion, but we're here to listen to your concerns.
I want to talk about transparency. I handed you guys a photo of my house from a, I guess a helicopter or a plane view. This is my house, 1218 College, and I'm an environmentalist, okay? And I go to different construction sites, and I get claimed wood, siding, and stuff that people just throw away. And I made this shed. See that? It's all reclaimed materials, not what, maybe the nails. And of course, you know, we had tools, but nothing. That saved thousands and thousands of dollars by using stuff that people consider a nuisance. Was I less organized? Yes. Have I learned about being more organized and more clean? Yes. Okay, yeah, I want to be transparent, but that's what I want to promote. Reuse stuff, environmental. Teach people how to recycle. That's how you're going to save money instead of wasting money. Being transparent. And I wish you could put these up there on the screen so people can see these. And know that it's important to recycle, reuse, and go green. Really. No pun intended.
Clever, yeah.
No pun intended, but it works. Go green. Seriously. Okay, and I know I probably broke the rules about showing these, but I want them on overhead. Is there any way that you can make that happen?
We can't, no.
Please.
I'm afraid not, but we have your pictures, so thank you for that.
Okay, so I am trying to get my house back. This is my house, 1218 College, and I want to get it back. I was maybe a little irresponsible. It does look like a mess, nuisance and invading and all. That's why I got so mad, because I was behind that. But I learned how to be more organized.
Thank you, Ms. Green.
And put it outside the way it is. It's good for everyone. It saves money, and it saves green.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Council, that is it for our agenda tonight. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Ms. Randall, any further discussion? All in favor of that adjournment, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all very much for your time.
So I put in something on the website to be able to speak for 3 minutes. Is there a reason my name didn't get called?
I don't know, what, do you have a camera on me right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you, that's,
It wasn't on there.
I don't,
I put it in on the website about
Okay.
2:30.
let's, I gotta read it, thank you. First of all, I'd be happy to talk with you if you get the camera out of my face, I'm not sure why.
It's really not in your face. I've been broadcasting the whole.
Let's talk about it, if there may have been a problem
Yeah,
regarding.
I broadcast the whole meeting to YouTube. I'm not trying to be contentious. Like I'm not here to insult or be rude to nobody.
Okay. But I don't know what the issue was, but we
So-
can try and figure it out.
The only issue, man, up here, if this makes you more comfortable, the camera's actually facing down at the wood. So,
I don't know the issue.
ma'am, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to be contentious. I'm not here to rile feathers. So, last month on the 24th of July, the incident that happened outside of Spring Street, a lady was filming and she was told to get in her car, yelled and screamed at by officers in a very tense situation. And then she was drugged from her car and tased multiple times, both in her vehicle and outside of her vehicle. And ma'am, now I really appreciate the fact that the police, they make, at least here, they make an investigation into every use of force, every one. But I have to say this, ma'am, if they investigated that use of force and they found it within policy, and if that's the fact, then we need to reevaluate the policy, because that kind of use of force should not be okay.
Well, I tell you, I know the city reviews every incident that
And-
happens.
and I agree.
I'm personally not familiar exactly with what
I
you're
am.
talking
I've spoke with them.
Okay.
So the fact that the city reviews it is amazing. We commend you guys on that. Me and the whole community that's behind me, we think that's amazing and that you guys do a great job. But when you're simply looking to see whether or not it violates the law or violates their policy, if something like that doesn't violate their policy, man, then their policy is wrong and it needs to change so that when that happens in the future and they look at that, they can be like, holy shit, we violated the policy. You know, that's not okay. Hey, you didn't see the videos?
No, I'm afraid I
They
don't.
were on the
I don't
Cape Girardeau Police Department Facebook page, in the comments section.
At the gas station.
At the gas station, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And
That is ongoing.
I know, and so I'm not expecting you guys to comment on it, but I would never, like, I understand it's sensitive.
Yeah.
There's lawsuits already been filed and stuff, I get it. But ma'am, all I'm here to say is if you guys are doing a great job, like the police here are actually kind of top notch. I really wanted to take a second up here in my speaking to thank Mr. Pulley and Chief Blair. So did they tell you what I was up to? I'm building a facial recognition database of law enforcement officers nationwide, so you'll just be able to pull out your phone and see their records and their history.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they would appreciate hearing your compliments of
I intend to go thank them. They're pretty badass. It would just be really, really awesome if we could maybe look into seeing about amending those policies so that that kind of use of force is not inside the policy, because they tased her multiple times.
I'm sure it's all being
Looked at.
for sure.
We can't
So,
comment because
thank
it's
you.
under legal.
I got it. And I totally feel you. I don't want to get you guys into any kind of sticky mess.
No, I appreciate your input, and definitely if you want to speak in front of everybody, raise the matter. That's your prerogative.
I did.
Make sure,
I don't know
find
what
out
the
what the
problem-
issue is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It may have been a timeline. I don't know, when did you do it?
Like 2:30ish, 3 o'clock.
It might have been, I don't know when the cutoff is, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all good. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. I just came over to say thanks to Mr. Fuller. He gets to say.
I'm sorry, what can I do for you?
I just want to say thanks.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. Chief Blair. Yep. Oh, fuck yeah. I appreciate the shit out of you, officer.
All right. Anyway, it was good.
Oh, is there enough, guys? I almost left this shit here. And that's it. No name coder. I'm out of here. So I'm not exactly sure why, but I did in fact fill out everything I should have to talk to them. I'm not sure if they didn't approve it because they didn't want to hear what I had to say, or because it was a sensitive or ongoing matter. I'm not really positive.
Yeah, it is a good tool. It is. I just have to make sure it uses
While we're live real quick, I thought I'd walk you guys around and show you this fucked up ass camera. Told me I can't get up there and speak. That's okay. What kind of creepy ass shit is that? You know what I'm saying? And it's not like they don't have them on the outside of the building. They're all over the outside of the building. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all stopping in.